Hello guys, today something really weird happened to me. I saw some tourists but I didn't talk to them. Can you believe that me, a person, would die himself of those kind of things? I would I used to go for those international exhibition, that was a long gap, that was a long journey, but I used to go there and talk to all those people, all those tourists. But today I saw some tourists and all the people, most of the people there were looking at them, were staring at them, but I didn't even look at them, I didn't even listen to them, and I think it was an Iranian actually were talking to them, to those tourists, and they were talking in English, and one of them had a good accent as far as I could hear. And but the point is, I've really changed. I don't kill myself. I used to kill myself for this kind of opportunities. I used to see these kind of things as opportunities. But this is I don't need. There's nothing. I don't look for approval. Even at the university, this is actually in the classes. I'm pretty solid. I don't want to disrespect others. I want to actually let others talk. I don't want to be actually always the first one. I don't want to be actually a volunteer and talk a lot because I don't need seriously. I bought these wired earphones actually to talk to people because we live in the age of technology. So I have access to all people all over the world. Mostly, actually, I talk to some Canadian people because I really love Canada, Canadian people, Canadian culture. So once I talk to them, I talk to natives, to I can talk to all people all over the world, every single person I want, every nation I want, I can choose. I have access to some platforms. Also, I have some awesome friends. In the past, the point I'm talking about is this. In the past, I used to be actually simp, about English, I used to disrespect myself, I used to talk to some people or text some people. I knew that if I didn't do that, if I didn't text them, they would never ever actually text me. I was the only person who was the starter. What I'm talking about. But this is actually, I don't do that anymore. I don't have those kind of childish or childlike behaviors, not anymore. So actually, there's nothing to crave, there's nothing to prove. I don't look for approval, as I've said, and I don't want to actually prove myself. And that's it. That's actually my new feeling, and I've really changed. I've really improved. I think that's maturing. My personality actually has grown, and I think that's maturing. I don't kill myself. I used to kill myself for this kind of things. I used to kill myself for those kind of free discussion, but I don't need. I don't need to this kind of things. I have my exposure. My community, my exposure is much bigger than these kind of things.